Yeah, so as much as I work in the craft brew industry, I will not make fun of Bud Light because I will defend it to my very core because it is an easy drinking beer, and I will say it is probably the best intro into literally the whole world of beer. If you've never had a beer before, start at the very bottom like that, then work your way
Well,
up.
further bottom would be Coors Light because it's essentially water. It's so light. Like I remember this one time I was at a bar and this girl just kept ordering pictures of it, and I was just like, it's easy, right? It gets you drunk, and it's beer, so it's like you don't have to like you could chug it and not feel as bad as like if you had like because if you have like six shots versus six beers, it's a lot easier to have the beers than it is the shots. So like I could see why she was chugging it. But it's just water. So like yeah, start at the bottom. This is at the bottom. I know it's at the bottom, but I enjoy it. And like shut up.
Yeah, also a pitcher of Coors Light is probably like $8, so I can totally see why she would keep ordering them.
It's also cheap. Yeah. I was fine with it. Whatever.
Yeah.
But
No, my favorite like moderately priced beer is probably Modelo. Like that's a really good one.
nice, nice.
Kind
Modelo's
of
good.
because I can get like what a 6 pack of cans for like
It's about ten
less
bucks,
than
I'd say.
about $10 most places. Yeah,
I found it at this bar this weekend. They sell 805 bottles. Well, they sell it by the bottle right at the bar, but it's $6 for it, which is comparatively better than like $8 for usual beer.
that's actually
So
insanely good price for such good quality beer. Damn.
yeah, yeah, at a bar too, especially.
Whoa,
But
that's
they're also making like hella profit off of it because you could get like a six pack of that for like $10. So it's like you're paying a little extra per beer, but like
yeah.
it is cheaper in that way anyway.
Well, what
Or a
is it
lot
like?
extra actually.
I went to There Does Not Exist Brewing Company down here in San Luis Obispo, and I think they're like $6 for a pint of beer.
That's
That's
pretty good.
that's craft beer. That's insanely cheap.
Yeah, yeah. It can be pretty pricey going out to the bars and stuff. I go out to this brewery here in San Jose called S27, and like it's like $8 a beer or something like that. It's cool. Are we recording by the way?
Oh yeah, shoot!
I don't.
I must have hit play. Damn it.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 9 to 5 Boys. We just got lost in conversation about beer and yeah, just beer.
Yeah, nothing more Californian than
SG2.
beer culture.
Yeah, nothing more Gen Z, dude. I was talking to one of my clients was educating me today. She was talking about like Gen Zers and like what is it? They're less likely to get active in things that bother them, I guess. Um, which was an interesting observation. Like they get upset about a lot of stuff, but they usually just go to Twitter and they don't. They're the least likely to like, vote on policies and stuff. In terms of generations, which like that makes sense, right? They're all just kind of over it, but they see that like it doesn't do a difference anyway, even if they do. And
Yeah,
but I mean, voting habits have been down uh, uh, for a long time. But anyway, I just thought that was an interesting observation. It's a total subject change, so
well, it's all because it's like one big joke. That's the problem. And as much as like you want to be diehard in your politics and beliefs, you cannot look me in the eye and tell me that the whole thing is not some sort of like joke to some degree. Like it just is. It really is.
well, the problem is like nowadays, especially, it's such a circus because like we're very engulfed within like the society of the spectacle, and I talk about that in reference to like this French Marxist philosopher, Guy Debord. He had this collection of essays called "The Society of the Spectacle," where he warned about a society engulfed in self-image, and the self-image is often communicated through media, which is very different what we have today than what Debord had back in the '60s. Today we've got sort of like a constant bombardment from social medias, all trying to garner your attention. Couldn't think of the fucking word. Trying to garner your attention, and what's it? And so everything has to compete in the same medium, including politics. And so like that's why you see like debates announced using some of the same language as maybe a UFC fight announcement. Um,
Yeah.
and so it's really horrendous, but it works, right? And so that's why like crazy shit just makes the news. Like the whole Trump versus DeSantis thing is just funny as fuck to watch, and it shouldn't be funny because it's two potential presidential candidates. You know what I mean? It's like that should be bothersome, but
Yeah,
it's
it's like if
not.
you're
It's just
watching
really
like
fucking funny.
a UFC fight or a boxing match, it's like, yeah, it's entertaining to watch, but those people are not going to have any major effect in your personal life. Whereas these people do. So the fact that you're treating it the same way, it sucks.
Yeah, these people make decisions that are are key to like daily life and stuff, man. So it's like I don't
Yeah.
know, it all sucks. But
I mean, I say that as I also enjoy the AI, creations of Joe Biden and Barack Obama and Donald Trump talking to each other like gamers. It's fucking
I
hilarious.
I love that so much. I was talking to my boss about it today. We were talking about like I don't know. We didn't even today was just cool. It was just like a shoot the shit kind of thing. We were just vibing, talking about tattoos, and then like because I just got a tattoo this weekend, and and we were talking about AI and stuff, and I was like, yeah, my like favorite thing with it has been like the deepfake stuff. It's like all a bit. It's hilarious, and like I don't think he got that, but I thought it was hilarious, right? It's like it's all just insane. I think that's the only good thing that's been created out of it is like all the jokes with it, which has been. I love the ones with Ben Shapiro and Joe Rogan. They're just saying the dumbest shit, like the one about how he got rid of Tui or went to the old beach. You know what I mean? Like or the beach that makes you old, right? I love that shit. That shit's just funny as fuck.
Oh my god, I got one that I should send to you. It's fucking hilarious. Basically, Ben Shapiro takes like a drug pill. He doesn't know what it is, but he's tripping the fuck out on it. And Jordan Peterson is talking about how he lost his entire savings, apparently getting hacked and buying a bunch of dick enlargement pills.
That's awesome. I need you to send me that one. There's a really good one. Well, actually, there's a really dangerous one. So there was it reached the White House and stuff. So like it was like this deep fake of Biden saying he's like enlisting the draft and sending U.S. troops to Ukraine, which isn't true. It's not true, by the way. It's not. But like someone was able to spread that. Some conservative right wing asshole was like able to spread that, and conspiracy theorists have been spreading it even further. So it's like, yeah, it sucks, but it's not real.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That shit's dangerous. Don't do that shit.
Give me the one where like Joe Biden like gets a match on Tinder and he's like sending videos of his cock to his Tinder date.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Or like the one where he's like, "Is that James motherfucking Charles?" Like the Trump one I
Yeah.
sent you the other day. That was great.
The only thing you can get with is a burrito, you fat salmon.
That one was awesome.
Fucking love
Um,
that. Oh my god.
I love hearing Obama say, "What is up, my slime?" Um, that's like what AI art was made for. Please keep
No,
this up.
one of the
This
best
shit's
ones, and I should
funny.
have fucking saved this one, was what was it? They were all talking about like the best faction in Fallout New Vegas, and like fucking Kennedy jumps in at the very end saying like, okay, but you gotta admit, like, the Kings are pretty awesome. It's like they all agree. It's like, yeah, out of all of them, the Kings are pretty fucking awesome.
That's great.
And if you're a
I love
Fallout
that.
fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Kings, 100%. Caesar can go fuck himself.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. I love those ones. Those ones. That's just. It's so easy. It's not like controversial. It's just funny to hear them say that sort of shit. To hear it accurately be put to their cadence and their voice and stuff. It's awesome. I love it. It's fantastic.
Also, the one about them arguing about Halo, I'm like, that is like the most accurate thing I've ever heard in my life. That is insane.
Yeah, it's fun. It's people who do like who write these really well and they like make really good jokes with it and it's just really funny. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a very good form of comedy. It's very easy. Just good. It's a good deep fake. That's the good deep fakes. The bad ones are that threaten like national security and stuff, man. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, or the golden age of pornography, which definitely gets a little weird sometimes, for sure.
oh well, okay. There was that deep fake thing. I think we might have covered this. It was about the Twitch streamers.
Mm.
That like they there was that one Twitch streamer. So he got caught having a tab open of a porn site that does AI generated porn deep fakes of people and like a bunch of those deep fakes on that site were like a bunch of like female streamers so like they are pretty much forced into making pornography which is kind of like horrible right it's not of them but it's like AI generated images that make it look a lot like it's them and it's like that's fucked
Yeah.
up and that's weird and so like there was that one cute what was her name cutie something
Wait, Cutie
talking about it
Cinderella? Is that the one you're thinking
cutie
of?
Cinderella thank you
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't remember the name, and I'm sorry. I'm not like a Twitch. It's not that I don't care about the situation. It's just that I'm certainly under the influence, and also like I don't watch Twitch, so like I don't care
Yeah.
that much. But like it was just a big deal because like it's pretty serious. Although she can't even sue them, which sucks because there's like legal loopholes and stuff. It's like really annoying.
What the fuck? No, that's
Yeah,
fucked up.
but
Shit.
like it doesn't. I think it's like a lot to do with like doesn't fit under the category of revenge porn or like. But I mean, there were once not laws. There were once not laws regarding revenge porn. So I mean, there
Yeah.
could be, in the next few years, she could get a law passed that bans this kind of porn, and like that could get some other schmuck who tries it in trouble, which would be a good thing. It just sucks that you can't get the current person responsible.
Okay, for starters, I want to say for the sake of everyone out here, I am pro-feminist and pro-American. Okay, what that means is, in this great country of ours, you can either sue someone or shoot someone. If you can't do either, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah,
That's true.
guaranteed two
And
things.
we are, yeah, stand your ground, dude. Um, so, so like, yeah, like it just sucks because like it is some bullshit. It's really like it takes your imagery and your likeness and like taints it and like creates an image for other people. It doesn't even matter that it's not your body. It's just like it's made to look like your body, and that's like it's violating in some way. And
Yeah.
it's not that no one would make deep fake art of me. No one wants my schlubby ass.
Well, that's
Maybe
why.
maybe guys who like bears do. I don't know, but
Well, that's why me personally, I can give less of a shit of what they use my face for. It doesn't matter to me. I cannot say the same thing with other people though. So whenever shit
that's
like this
never.
happens, I'm like, I feel genuinely sorry for them. That sucks. I hate when that shit happens.
Well, it's like a removal of your autonomy, right? Because you didn't even choose to let this go, let this be.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Yeah, it sucks, and it's not cool. It's not.
Yeah.
If you do that shit, the 9 to 5 boys do not approve of that. You know what I mean?
No, definitely not. No.
Yeah, man.
If you use like my likeness, use it for whatever you want. I'm giving you permission out there. Anyone who
You
wants
heard
to
it.
use
You
my
heard it
likeness for
here. You
anything,
heard it here first on the podcast. If you want to use Eric's likeness in any capacity, go for it.
just
Um,
no racial slurs. Nothing like that. Sex things, I'm totally on board with that. Anything, sex things.
any sex things, no racial slurs. That's a good line to draw in the sand. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. As long as they're legal too. As long as they're legal.
damn, yeah. We gotta set these guidelines, or else it's like,
Exactly. No racial slurs.
okay.
Sex things are on the table as long as it's legal.
Yep. We could maybe use this in court. Who knows? Um, yeah. I don't know. We live in a crazy world, and it's gonna be really weird what's gonna happen next. And I'm a little scared, dude. It's like I was talking to like Jackson about it last night. We're in like a cyberpunk dystopia, dude. This is what it's gonna be like, and it
Yeah.
sucks. And I don't know. Yeah. I mean, maybe it'll be cool. Maybe we'll finally get like cybernetics and shit. I'd be down. But like
Honestly, yeah.
in 10 years, robosexuality is gonna be something that's fought for. I swear to God, dude.
Hey, I'll tell you what though. I would happily sell my soul and body to a company like Budweiser or like Modelo Pacifico and have cybernetics and just be in a dystopian society like that. I mean, I'm totally down for that.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wild times, man. Changing times.
Yeah.
What else is going on in the world besides AI?
God, what else is going on in the world?
Didn't like Andrew Tate have like lung cancer or something?
Oh yeah, he does. And that news broke during the start of Women's Month, right?
Women's History Month, yeah.
Yeah. Hooray
Dub.
for women everywhere. Fucking
Dub.
amazing. That is a dub right there. Andrew
Um,
Tate gets fucking lung cancer.
Yeah, I don't wish cancer upon anybody, but he's like a pretty good candidate for it, you know? Like,
Yeah,
he's pretty close. It's
he's
not
up
like
there.
certainly not hurting humanity that he has that. It's hurting him, but like,
Yeah. I mean,
he's an asshole.
is anyone else going to miss that schmuck other than a, 9 to 14-year-old who seriously took his advice?
Yeah, facts, dude.
Yeah.
See that video of like Aiden Ross sniffing his chair? Oh my god, it's just insane, dude. The following that guy has, but also, I mean, like it is fucked up that he has cancer. Like I don't wish that on anybody, but if it were someone pretty close, I would. He's like, certainly probably top of the list there.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, maybe someone was wishing for that on him. And then
Maybe they
were
used
like,
their
"Oh,
one
fuck."
birthday wish for that.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, and they're like, "Holy shit, it works." I am Death Note. It's like they become a god, dude.
I have become death, destroyer worlds. Oppenheimer would like to know their location. Oh, speaking of which, I'm totally gonna see that as soon as it comes out.
Oh, Oppenheimer. Yeah, I'm excited. Dude. It looks dope. It looks
Exactly,
great.
and my plan is, I'm gonna watch Oppenheimer first, then Barbie afterwards. That way, I can go out on a high note.
Wait, you gotta cheer up. You don't want to like start with Barbie and then end with Oppenheimer because then you're gonna be like, "Fuck," you know,
Exactly,
like
I gotta go Dante's Inferno. I gotta go to hell first, then achieve heaven.
exactly, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. You gotta crawl through it. Yeah, that's insane. They're both coming out. Isn't it the same weekend?
it's the same day. They're coming out the same exact day.
Love it. Love to see it, dude. I'm so down.
Oh my god, it's
Dude,
literally
double
the
showing. Oh my god.
it's literally the duality of man. I love it. Oh, it's so good.
Literally, yeah. Which way, Western man? Oppenheimer or Barbie?
Either I have become death, destroyer of worlds, or I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Oh, bitch. Yeah, that'd be sweet, dude.
Didn't we joke one time that there would be like a hardcore new metal version of like that song?
Oh yeah, I think we did joke about that one time. Yeah.
Yeah, I joked about
Um,
that. It's like what is it, like Mudvayne does a cover of that song?
that'd be sweet, dude. That'd be crazy.
Dude, I would literally pay good money to see them do a cover of that song. Like, I want to hear that.
Yeah, that'd be sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. What other movies have come out recently? Oh, I saw we went to go see. Oh, I went to go see this movie, Jesus Revolution.
Oh, how was that?
I had higher hopes for it.
Mm,
The first half was good. The first half of the movie was really feel good. The message was really ringing and resonating. I was like, oh, this is sweet. I love this. I feel the love. It's so soothing, so relaxing. And then like the second half was like, first it felt like it dragged on. The pacing was awful. It felt like the movie could end at 8 different points up until the fucking ending. So yeah, it was like stretched out.
I hate that.
Uh, and it was like, uh, the plot took a weird turn, and then everything like fell through. And I guess that's how it like happened, right? But like, also, I don't know. Yeah, it did a lot of telling and not showing though too. But like, it also that was a issue of the pacing, I think, because they couldn't really show anything. They were going through so much story so quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, again, but I will say also, soundtrack was dope. Um, it was set in the '60s, so it's about like this time period where like in 1968, a bunch of hippies um, had like a real there was like a renaissance of Christianity among like hippies because like hippies were like the extreme counterculture to white Christian conservative America, right? So like these hippies fell in love with religion after this one guy, Lonnie Frisbee, started like collaborating with Pastor Chuck Smith, to spread the good word. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh my God.
Since we're talking about Jesus, bless you.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Thank you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Also, it's weirdly fitting because Jesus is the ultimate hippie.
No, absolutely. Jesus was like, Jewish socialist. I bet he was like, he was hanging out with everybody, dude. He was so chill. He was just like, he was hanging out with hookers and stuff, dude. That's wild.
He definitely smoked ganja. He definitely did.
He probably like did, dude. I think like the closest we've had to Jesus in recent have been people who smoke weed. Not to say that those two equate, but like he was just so chill and like.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so like the movie was cool in that respect. It was like showing the story, right? And it was really showing a good message. It wasn't like, but it wasn't being too preachy either. It was just like about loving everybody and stuff, and practicing good values. And I was like, this could also be like applicable to today. So it's like
Yeah.
everyone just be cool. And like I like the message about like, they're both the hippies and the conservatives are just finding God in different ways or trying to find God. And like the hippies use drugs, like the conservatives use the church, and they were trying to bridge that gap to save a generation of kids who just needed love. And like it was
Yeah.
cool. I really appreciated that. I respected that.
Well, it's a whole thing of like spirituality throughout different cultures. I'm not saying it's just Jesus and Christianity exclusive, but like throughout other cultures, they have used different methods to connect with like a higher power, a greater force. So
Mhm.
whether that just be like full blown belief, or with the help of drugs, it's the same end game.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like and find it in different ways, and I'll just be like I've been reading about like Buddhism and stuff, and like the Buddha is like kind of like he is Jesus in that belief system in some capacity, because or like he's at least like you know yeah I mean he is pretty much yeah he's the founder of it and like has prophesied he's got his disciples and stuff who like spread his good word and like they were both kind of like on the same level of just like yeah just be cool to each other and like respect everybody. He was like the Buddha was like a humbled prince or whatever, and like that was cool. And he was like really trying to connect with people and enlighten himself, which like is just getting awareness and being nice to people. And like it's a lot more than that for sure, but like it's a
Yeah.
submission. Um, it's cool though. It's very cool, and I appreciate that. And I think those guys are just really chill. And so, Jesus was just chill as hell, and so were a lot of just like big religious figures. They were all just like trying to be cool,
Yeah,
trying to spread good
unless
word.
you go back to like, old mythology, like Greek mythology, then they're
Well,
just all
yeah.
horny.
If you look at all the gods and stuff, they're all pretty horny. But like, you know, um, later stuff taught a lot about like love and self love and like
Yeah.
compassion and like it's cool and that's why people follow this shit, right? It's like it has moral ethical components to it, and you just try to be like a lot of these books are just trying to tell you to be like good to people, and that's respectable. That's cool. I think it's a good thing to do,
Yeah.
good thing to strive for. You shouldn't need a book to tell you that. You could
Well,
like
no,
just talk to other people and like be a good person.
that's why
Um,
like I appreciate these mediums like Jesus or Buddha and whatnot because they encapsulate both the deity aspect as well as the human aspect. A lot of the old religions incorporate, the human aspect in their nature, the whole selfish, lustful desire nature. Hence, why there's like a lot of like stories that tell of like violence and whatnot to humans on Earth.
no, true.
Whereas like newer interpretations is more or less like an all-knowing figure that is so far beyond the reaches of humanity in terms of like power and knowledge and everything. It's hard to like relate to that, whereas like stuff like Buddha and Jesus, like they're the perfect middle ground. They are a powerful
Like Muhammad,
deity.
yeah.
Yeah, they're a powerful deity essentially, but they still have human qualities to them, but the best human qualities. That's the
hmm
thing. And that's what they're trying to spread: the whole love and appreciation of each other, the whole understanding of one another.
No, absolutely, yeah. They're like
Yeah.
just trying to like just be respectful of each other and just be nice, just be cool.
Yeah. And to
Let
some
people
degree,
do
they
it.
know that you can fall, but the only thing you can do is just try and improve upon yourself.
Yeah, just improve yourself, man, not anything else, and like just be better. And I think very much like what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's all about just respecting people and their choices and stuff, and letting people do as they're gonna do. They're not everyone's cut from the same cloth, right? Like
Yeah.
it's cool. And like and anyway, so this movie does a really good job of communicating that message and stuff. And it was just really nice and feel good for the first half, and then the second half lost me because the pacing was wicked off. Really annoyed the hell out of me. I don't know. I'm trying to think about how to fix that issue in the movie. But so it's like so anyway, the good parts were like it was well shot too. There were really nice. There were nice shots. I liked it. It was very cool. Yeah, I don't know. It was okay. I'll probably like if I were to watch it again, it would be on in the background just for noise.
Ah,
But if that provides any sort of sense of what the movie is or how I feel about it,
it's funny. I told my
um,
barber that with baseball.
what's baseball?
No, baseball, like the sport baseball, because he
Oh yeah,
asked me if I
yeah.
follow sports, and I said no. Baseball is like something I'd have for like background noise until the announcers get excited. Then I actually pay attention. One that I probably follow is basketball because something is always happening.
Oh no, no, for sure. I have the same thinking about it because like baseball is kind of just like a sport where nothing happens for a long time and then everything happens and then it's
Yeah.
like then it goes back to nothing and it's like you know that's why it's cool to like just hang out and watch it. Like I like going to games and stuff, But basketball is definitely a sport I could be more invested in. So like I liked when I was at my I like when I watch basketball like here, or like when I was at my friend last place, I'd watch it with my friend all the time. It was cool, yeah.
But back to Jesus Revolution, what would you give it out of 10? 1 out of 10 stars. What would you give it?
Probably like a 6. Yeah, 6 would be fair.
Okay. So
Um,
entertaining, but more background noise. Got it.
Entertaining, and again like nice messages and stuff, and it was cool, and they were all super sweet. It's just like I don't know, yeah, took a turn, and I'm also trying to figure out how I feel about the acting. It felt very like I don't know, it felt very like almost sometimes Hallmark drama.
Hmm. Well, doesn't it have Kelsey Grammer in it?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. Um,
Because I could have sworn I saw that
Maybe.
his name was in the movie, so I'm like, oh, okay, that must be him then.
I don't know who fucking that is, man.
He's a fairly well-known actor. He was also in The Expendables at one point, I think.
Oh yeah, it has Kelsey Grammer. Yeah,
Hey, the fact that I know more about
he's like
celebrities than my own friends. Fuck.
he's the pastor, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. Hmm.
Yeah, no, his daughter is the one that voices Summer Smith in Rick and Morty.
Oh, cool. Good for her, man.
Yeah, I know. Nepotism at its finest.
Nepotism, baby.
Speaking
Let's
of
go.
nepotism, fucking, what is it? The actress who plays Sarah for like one episode in The Last of Us, guess who her fucking mom is? The black
Who?
chick from Westworld.
Oh no way.
Yeah. Nepotism, bruh. In Hollywood, it's littered everywhere, I swear to God.
Yeah, man. It's like
Yeah. You got Kevin Bacon's daughter in one of the best horror movies out there, you know?
Wait.
She was in the movie Smile.
Oh wait, really? That was his daughter?
Yeah, that was the therapist in the movie, yeah.
The
The main
Oh
character. Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn, she's like kind of old too. Just like her dad. Well, like that
Well,
is.
Kevin
She
Bacon's
looks.
like what, like 60 or something? So the timeline fits.
Yeah, I mean, he was like super young when like Footloose came out. That was like 40 years ago now.
Yeah, I think he was like
Which
27 when the movie came out. Yeah.
that's kind of oh wow. So he's like 70 almost. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so his daughter like she isn't that old, but she definitely like okay. I can see the features. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see like that's interesting, man. I didn't know that, but she was great in that movie though. I think she's a good nepo baby because like she did a good job. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like
yeah. No, and also Allison Williams, like she is the daughter. So Allison Williams is the white girl in the movie Get Out,
the blonde.
the brunette.
Oh wait, yeah, it was a brunette. I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Her father is the news anchor for I forget which news network, but his name is Frank Williams, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And she's even admitted it's like, yeah, no, nepotism is real in Hollywood, so I'm the product of that. Like, at least she had the audacity to like, call it out, you know?
No, well, absolutely, it is an industry riddled with that. It's
Yeah.
not what you know, it's who you know. And if you know that your mom is like or your dad is like a successful actor or
Yeah.
whatever, dude, you can like get in there, bro. It's like crazy, and you can, yeah, that's how it goes, and that's fine, I guess. It's cool. I just hope that like, here's what I always hope. It's like I don't mind that they're using a leg up to get in. If that's what they want to do, if they want to act and if they want to do well at acting, then like go for it. It's like Cooper Hoffman, right? I don't think it would have been like I don't think it would have made much. He probably had a bit of help being the son of Philip Seymour Hoffman. I mean, he probably like maybe doesn't like didn't utilize that like directly, but like there's like a bias. There's an inherent bias, right? Because like the name's attached to it. He's like, oh shit, his dad's like a good actor. Acting could be in his blood, and so like
Well, that's
he
the funny thing. He actually put off acting for the longest time because of the attachment his father has had to the Hollywood industry. Like, he saw his father and thought, that's talent. Like, am I ever going to reach up to that level of, like, talent? So he was putting it off for a while until he considered doing the movie Licorice Pizza. And then, Alana Haim, who, starred as Alana Kane in
in the movie, yeah.
yeah, she was like, yo, if you get Cooper Hoffman in this movie, I will join this movie. I will be in the cast of this movie.
Oh wow, that's sweet. Yeah, she was great in it too, man. Oh my god.
That's literally the only reason why her and her sisters like decided to do the movie.
Well, it's her whole family. It's like her dad and stuff and everything.
Although that didn't probably take much convincing. It's like, yeah, Dad, you're gonna play yourself, but like in a movie. He's like, all right,
He's like, all right, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that was. I love that movie. I need to watch it again.
No,
It's.
because
I
that
keep
one
talking
scene where
about it.
she comes home in like a bikini essentially, and like he says, "What the fuck?" That's his actual reaction. That wasn't scripted.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's dope, dude.
So he was literally playing himself, which is funny.
And that's why he was so good in it because he was just playing himself, and that's
Yeah.
man, yeah. Oh, that movie's sick, and she's really good, and oh, everyone's really good.
I know.
Bradley Cooper's insane in that movie, and I love it.
Oh, honestly, yeah. We
He's
talked
got
more
the
about this in
shittiest haircut.
one of the previous ones, but yeah, you can watch all about it in a
I
previous
think I
episode.
think we've had a couple episodes on it.
Yeah, no, because it's just a fantastic movie. If you get past the creepy part about it, it's like very, very good. It's a love letter to the San Fernando Valley. Like I swear to God.
yeah, absolutely. What else have I seen this week? I saw Howl's Moving Castle for the first time. Studio Ghibli joint.
I've
She
been
was
told I need
good.
to watch that.
It's really enjoyable. I would say probably like my one of my favorite Studio Ghibli's.
Ooh.
It's a real no, not Howl's, but like one of my favorites is My Neighbor Totoro. It's very relaxing. Nothing really happens, but like it's just nice to have on, and it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Very comforting. This one's cool too. It's just like there's a lot that does kind of happen, but it's really cool and really beautiful, and like, and if you watch the English like dubbed version, dude, Christian Bale plays the main guy, so it's sweet, dude.
Oh my God. No, one that blew my mind. Okay, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch some old Disney movies because I had Disney Plus. They have the whole collection. I might as well, right?
Yeah, totally.
And I put on Brother Bear.
Brother Bear, that shit is a banger, dude. That movie fucking rules.
It hits different. Plus, it was one of the unique, animation styles that we don't have anymore in modern movies, which sucks. But
It's
guess
like it's the 2D against 3 dimensional, right? Something like that.
exactly, yeah. Same with Treasure Planet and
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant, and then also Atlantis. That's the one.
Oh, Atlantis animation is sick. Oh, I love that one, dude.
I know. I saw that one again to like get a refresher on what it's like, and I'm like, this thing still slaps. It is insanely good.
Atlantis is sweet, dude.
But Brother Bear, guess who plays the main character in the movie, Kidai?
Who?
Joaquin Phoenix, my guy.
I gotta rewatch Brother Bear, dude.
Yeah.
That's sick. Brother
Oh,
Bear
it's
is
so
sick.
good. It's so good.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Joaquin Phoenix, bro. What the fuck?
I know, dude. He was probably thinking like, I got to do at least one animated movie, and then he does like one of the greatest bangers of all time. Like fucking hell.
Classic Disney movie too is like I really liked Lilo and Stitch. I don't know why like Brother Bear brought that to mind, but like it was around the same time, right? I
Well,
think
because it's
Lilo
a
and Stitch
similar
was a few
animation
earlier.
style. Just
Yeah, similar animation style. I think it was a few years earlier that they did Lilo and Stitch.
yeah.
But Lilo and Stitch was so cool. The soundtrack was sick. Uh, the sister was like hella thick and
I
like,
know.
hot, dude. The older sister, she was like really cool. Yeah, no, that movie was sick, and Disney just like had some bangers back in the day, right? They were catching some dubs, bro, some mad dubs.
I know.
This is catching dubs. I'm really excited for that movie Elementals or Elemental or whatever. Element. I don't know what it's called, but it looks sick. I've seen the trailer. It's got that one song, "Hell and Back" by Vicar. That one's sweet.
Yeah.
I
I still keep telling myself I need to see Soul though. So
You haven't seen Soul yet,
no, I haven't.
dude. That movie is literally gonna fuck you up for like a week. It was like so existential, and I was like, "Oh my god, dude!
Wow.
Oh my god!"
Wow.
And it's like really just it's great animation. It has a lot to say about like life and death and stuff in a really smart and digestible way, even for like kids. And so it's like it's just and the animation. Oh my god, it's so crisp. It's so amazing to see how far Pixar's come
Yeah.
since like Toy Story all the way to fucking Soul, dude. And like
Yeah.
most recently, another good one was Strange Worlds. I think I talked about it.
You did.
Um,
Yeah.
it was really I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It was a fine addition to the Disney collection. I'd probably watch it again one more time.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, so Soul, dude, Soul was crazy, and
No, I heard Soul fucks you up because like is the whole like life and death thing, rebirth and whatnot. It's like yeah, it fucks you up.
it means a lot though. It's really
Yeah.
mean, and I love the interpretation they have on death, kind of right, like the afterlife. I always love these different interpretations of the afterlife in movies, and the way they did it in this one is just like really, it's beautiful and like it's oh my god, it's really
Yeah.
good, and I'm really yeah, I need to watch. That's another one I'm gonna watch again. Fuck, there's so many good movies to rewatch and watch, but like I'm trying to watch new movies. Like I still have to finish How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. I've already seen the first two, which both are amazing and have stark differences in animation quality. But it's probably because the second one got a bigger budget because the hit that the first one was. Um,
That's usually how it goes. I mean, like fucking John Wick. Like people look to that as like, oh, it's a pretty good movie. I'm like, yeah, because it had like a low budget and wanted to do something original. But the second one, perfect in every way. They managed their budget very well. They knew the story and how to like limit the absurdity of the world building. It was perfect in every way.
it's true. I mean, like yeah. I need to rewatch those before the new one comes out, just so I'm caught up. But I also this week, me and my girl are gonna try to like catch up on watching all the Creed movies, so we could watch the third one this weekend.
Yeah, there is a renaissance, and Jonathan Majors is leading that renaissance.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors, bro. Why is he so good at what he does?
Dude,
You know,
even in a
he's
movie like Devotion, where it's like it was a mid-war movie, he still like put his A game to it. I'm like, fuck, this man has talent,
he's
bruh.
acting the hell out of these scenes, bro. And like he was really good. He was the highlight, the biggest highlight of the new Ant Man movie. He
Yeah,
was fantastic. I loved it.
we
I'm
know
excited to see him.
one movie that I have to see at some point because both actors have expressed interest in doing this kind of style of movie is John Bernthal and Dave Bautista in a romantic comedy. Not dating each other, but they're gym bros and they're trying to like find love in their own respective lives.
That'd be pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I'd be down to see that.
I would pay so much money to see that. I would go broke going to see that movie 12 times. I swear to God.
Yeah, I think that'd be sweet, dude. They play gym bros falling in love with other people, dude. Like,
Exactly.
man, he's Dave Bautista's really good, dude.
He's
He was
fantastic.
he was really good in not in the Knives Out movie. Really good in Blade Runner for that short period he was in, but like
Yeah.
really powerful. I was just like, fuck, dude.
That's actually the reason why he got casted in Knock at the Cabin.
It was that. Oh yeah, that
Because
makes
M.
sense.
Night Shyamalan saw that movie, Blade Runner 2049, and he thought, Dave Bautista's really good. I gotta get him in this movie.
Yeah, I need to watch Knock at the Cabin. I was gonna go see that one weekend with my girl, but she had to get called into work.
Yeah.
Life of
And
the
he went to
manager.
see Cocaine Bear, which is awesome.
Cocaine Bear was a sweet way to make up for that.
Yeah.
But we'll catch Knock at the Cabin when it comes out on streaming, wherever it does. Probably HBO.
Yeah, probably.
What else? What else?
One movie I feel like I have to see at some point is A Girl Walks Alone Home at Night.
What
I
is
think
that
that's-
one?
I think that's the title. Let me
It's
Google
a
this just to
long
make sure.
title, bro.
Well, it's an Iranian film, so there is that.
Okay,
Let's see.
there is that. Like,
Girl
that changes much. Okay.
Walks- Yeah, so the whole title is A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
Right on, man. Right
So
on.
it's about an Iranian.
She do be walking home alone at night. You know,
She do be walking home alone.
she do be kind of walking home alone. You know,
Exactly.
at night. Not in the daytime, Eric, but at night.
What a night.
But at night. Maybe I shouldn't be joking about this. What's the movie about?
Oh, so basically it's about an Iranian ghost town where, like, it's a weird aura of, like, death going on. And basically it's
Sweet.
about this, girl doing stuff, and it turns out it's somehow related to vampires. So,
Oh, that's actually okay. Sweet, that's cool.
yeah, it's supposed to be
Um,
one of the most critically acclaimed, like, noir kind of style films with, like, supernatural aspect to it.
You know what's a really good vampire movie? I might have talked about it on the pod before that my friend recommended was Only Lovers Left Alive. It's got
Whoa.
Tom Hiddleston, John Hurt, and what's that one actress's name? She played the great one in Doctor Strange.
Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton, thank you.
Yo, that is a stacked English cast. What the fuck?
Oh, I think it's got Anton Yelchin, dude.
Oh my god,
It's got the boy,
bruh.
dude, when he was, of course, still alive.
What the fuck is the name of this?
Only Lovers Left Alive. It's a vampire movie. And it was funny because I was watching it. My friend recommended it, and then I forgot. 20 minutes in, I forgot. I was reminded. I was like, "Oh yeah, it's about vampires." I forgot about that. And so, but it's cool, man. It's dope. So like, Tom Hiddleston plays like it's I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff happens. Just go watch it. He like plays a musician who's like a vampire, and like he's chilling, and it's just stuff happens, and it's cool. They're trying to like navigate the real world, but like also be vampires, and it's kind of dope. And it's a very good movie. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn. So if you're in the mood for that sort of thing, the evening you watch it, because I know we watch movies in the evening, you and I. But do with it as you will.
I mean, I watched Blue Ruin, and that was a fucking slow burn of a film.
What's Blue Ruin about, man?
Blue Ruin is about this homeless guy who lives out of like a blue like 1992 Pontiac,
Oh wow.
and he basically hears about a prison inmate getting released, and he wants revenge on this guy for killing his parents. So things, you know, awry. They go south, and he has to like essentially kill the entire rest of the family so as not to like get revenge enacted against himself.
Oh, enacted upon him for killing the guy who killed his parents.
Exactly, yeah. And it's an interesting film. But it is a fucking weird premise. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, it is like. Why do you hold a grudge for that long? You're home. I mean, you got nothing to lose because you're homeless. So like,
Yeah.
I guess why not? But like, also like, what the? I don't know.
Well, he's
Anyway,
homeless because he held on to that grudge so far. He never moved on, never did anything important in his life, so he just kind of like wasted away essentially.
no, for sure, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Interesting, cool. Okay, that's a cool little movie, man.
And it's also directed by the same guy who did the movie Green Room.
Green Room. I remember I've watched that probably only once, twice. That had Patrick Stewart and Anton Yelchin in it,
Yeah.
which was like that was pretty surprising. And then it had the guy who played Stephen Stills.
Yeah,
Scott
from
Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim, yeah.
He played a Nazi.
Neo-Nazi, but yeah. I thought that's better, but
Same difference, yeah. What the
true.
But yeah, that was a great movie. Oh my god. Oh, I'm never gonna forget the fucking him getting his arm cut up and stuff, and like pulling it back, and it was all like fucked up and
Yeah.
weird and sliced. Oh, it was just that movie was awesome. It was
No, the
gross,
level
but
of subtle brutality is fucking amazing.
insane, dude. That movie freaked me the fuck out. I think we were like that came out like 2018. I want to say 2017, maybe.
Yeah, and I made the mistake of walking into it thinking it's gonna be like a full blown like horror slasher, but like, I mean, it was a slasher to some degree, but it was
No,
like
for sure.
it was different though. It was actually very interesting to see.
Well, it was like a very from what I remember, it was like focused on them surviving. They were stuck in the green room, obviously, for a long time
Yeah,
because these Nazis were like going to kill them and shit because of like a drug deal gone bad.
yeah,
Saw it. It was cool. It was definitely like a thriller.
yeah.
It was kind of like some Get Out shit. I mean, like Get Out is like, but like they have something completely different to say. I don't know what like Green Room had to say, but we definitely know what Get Out had to say.
I think Green Room more or less was like a bad, like wrong place, wrong time, certain situation, and then like trying to survive a situation you never found yourself in before. Like for the most part, you lived comfortably your whole life, despite upheaving everything and joining a punk band and like playing in like Oregon. So
Middle of bumfuck nowhere, Oregon. Yeah.
yeah, but never anyone thinks that they have to like survive like a bunch of neo Nazis because one of them commits a crime that you're witness to. So Yeah, it's an interesting film. It's a very unique experience. Whereas Get Out is like pretty straightforward. It's like a subtle, like allegory for like liberal America and like how to deal with racism, but like in a very obscure but very real way.
Yeah, it was like yeah, it was very so yeah, very different things to say. I don't think Green Room had any hidden stuff about. I mean, like one of the characters, I think Anton Yelchin's character was Jewish, but they were neo Nazis they were fighting. But like
Yeah.
the Nazism wasn't too focused on. It was just an extra reason to hate them and think they're weird.
No, it was an excuse to make like a slasher film with a unique premise and all stacked cast and have like references to like punk littered throughout the entire movie.
No, totally, yeah, but
Like even the movie poster, like look at the movie poster and look at the album cover for London Calling by The Clash and tell me it is not the exact same cover.
probably, dude, probably. But yeah, and so Get Out had like a purpose to it. But they were both like they both fit the same genre. Was like my point. So that was sort of what I was focusing on.
Yeah.
But I felt the need to clarify.
Yeah.
Uh, I need to watch Nope again. I really do need to rewatch Nope. And like it's just like it's a long movie. And I have to find the time, and I have to find. Uh, well, yeah, it's like I try to watch new movies and stuff that I've never seen before and try to fit that in.
Well, I'll
And
tell
then
you
me
what,
and my
if you
girl have like
visit
a great
us
list.
at some point, we will watch Nope together.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll visit. Like earliest I think I'm planning is like the summer, so I could wait till I could wait till the summer to rewatch it. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, it's a great movie. Great movie.
Oh yeah.
Um, I like the Alien a lot. Jordan Peele just like is knowing how to direct and doing a great job with it. What else have we watched? Have you watched the new Last of Us, dude?
I have not seen that one yet. No, I've been busy today doing stuff.
Oh, that's crazy. What about the new Mandalorian, dude?
Oh shit, I have not. Okay, so I don't even know if we're subscribed to Disney Plus because
I gave Dad my account so you can go ahead and use it, man, when he gets it signed in.
oh, we'll do that, but like currently we're like watching Bosch and The Sopranos, so like once we find the time in between those to watch it together, yeah.
Yeah, I just finished. I just started season 3 of Deadwood.
How do you like it?
It's cool, man. I'm really digging Deadwood. It's very interesting. It's a lot of story going on at once. Um, but it's very cool, man.
Oh yeah, they
It's
introduced George Hurst, by the way, right?
yes, they did introduce Hearst. Yeah,
Yeah, fucking
he's
asshole.
he's yeah he's not. It's not going so well. But I'm curious to see where it goes. It's very cool, man. It's a very good show. Very good television. I just think too, it's like those are based on real people. I wonder what like they must have like been doing and vibing to. I wonder like I love watching like period pieces like this because like you wonder what it like humans were doing like without the invention of like television or radio or anything,
Yeah.
um, or even the telephone. I think at that point it was still the fucking telegram. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Well, it seems pretty accurate. They're more or less scheming or fucking.
Hmm. At all times,
Yeah.
either scheming or fucking.
Yeah.
I wonder. Oh yeah, the whorehouses. There's a lot of exploitation that's left for that. That there's a lot of room for that to be left open. But also, like, I really do support anyone who wants to freely do that. You should absolutely go for it. Um,
The 9 to 5 boys promote.
Support sex work.
Exactly. We promote and support.
Consensual sex work.
Exactly.
We
That's the most
promote.
important part, consensual.
We don't want sex trafficking and stuff, and like people to be forced into things they don't want to do. Which like that's what this show is portraying a lot. I wouldn't
Yeah.
necessarily say showing. Who knows it? That might have been how it was. I mean, again, especially because like at that time, women were like second class citizens, so it was already like kind of like an L for them. You know what I mean? From birth. And then
Exactly.
just them being whores, you could slut shame them further and make them feel, more dog shit. But
Well, especially in those times, because like that's something
yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
anyone's addressed. Like, there were no like major laws and whatnot. So like, what was the limit of how like young you can go to go into that work?
I mean, it's absolutely yeah. And then like in terms of like the treatment of women, like at that point, you have to remember historically, they didn't even have the right to vote, dog.
Oh yeah, that's
They
true.
couldn't make major decisions. It was all just the men doing it. It's like the only things they were good for was birthing and child rearing. Like
Yeah.
that was sort of the perspective. But
Yeah, doing that shit does not make you top G.
no. Doing that shit does not make you top G.
No.
Doesn't make anybody top G. No one wins in that situation.
No, exactly.
Um, yeah, it's a cool show though. It's a great show.
Yeah.
I really, I really enjoy the character Calamity Jane. I think there's a lot of tragedy in her, but like I really like where they're taking her character and stuff as she's trying to do better and shit and be better. But like the alcoholism really has her in this season.
Yeah.
So it really had her in the last season. It seemed like, and she's trying to like reconcile that in this one, but she can't because it's an addiction, and she just keeps going back to fucking drinking.
Oh yeah, no, there's a story arc that she goes through in season 3 that like you're like, wait, is this actually happening? Like this sounds interesting. I want to see more of this. And then you see like pretty much exactly what happens with that relationship in the movie that came out like 10 years after the show ended.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, this is kind of a sweet arc. This is actually nice. I like this.
I'll have to watch that movie right after I finish season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the show's great. It's a great writing. Um, yeah, HBO just does really well with that sort of stuff, don't they? With
Yeah.
period pieces and stuff. Um, I wish there was more animated content on HBO Max, but like they removed a bunch of that. Like I really wanted to watch that show Infinity Train, and now it's not anywhere, and so like that sucks.
Damn.
That's what happens with mergers and shit, man. You lose content.
Well, it's not only that, but I'm pretty sure they were also using like those animated shows as like tax write-offs, like they did with the Batgirl movie, which we're never getting. Period.
No, absolutely, yeah, and that sucks too. It's
Yeah, and then they keep
like
shit.
even if it were like even if the movie were bad, right? If it were like not well done, people put their heart into that project. People like do these projects because they care about them and shit. If they didn't like believe in them, they wouldn't be fucking doing them, you know.
Yeah.
And so
Exactly.
like yeah, just like the fact that they can't show that content that they put so much work into, it's like that sucks. And like it wasn't even that big of like a gain for Warner Brothers, was it? I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Monetarily, I mean, but yeah, who knows, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Nah, it sucks.
yeah. I was talking to my girlfriend's dad about this the other day. Is like um, physical media, the importance of it with like streaming and stuff, and like the promise of streaming was like to have all content everywhere all at once. But that's not the case, and so like you can't have all content, and so having like rare physical media, there's kind of a value in that. Um, but eventually that fades away too. It's like it's interesting, man.
Yeah. No, it's
Uh,
wild.
but what do you say? It's been about an hour here. Should we clock out?
I think it's a good time before we get into like more of our nihilistic, tendencies.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're tipping into the abyss here, boys. We're gonna go do that off camera.
Exactly.
Uh, uh, gals, gays, and thems, have a great night. We hope you all the best, and we, the 9 to 5 boys, are clocking out.